Thank you, Mr. President. I'm going to take a little break from our regularly scheduled program at this time. I wanted to take a few moments today to remember a constituent and friend, Martha Ellen Abney Gilmore. She passed away on January 5th of this year at the age of 74. There's going to be a memorial service held for her Saturday. Ellen's survived by her beloved husband, Bill Gilmore, her children, Leslie Gilmore Greenfield of Cumming, Georgia, and Greg Gilmore of Houston, Texas. Ellen and Bill would have celebrated their 52nd anniversary in March of this year. Ellen was born in Langdale, Alabama on February 28, 1941. She moved to South Carolina at a young age where she attended Anderson College. She became an X-ray technician and moved to Daytona Beach, Florida to begin her career, and that's where she met Bill. They were married at First Baptist Church in Anderson, South Carolina in March of 1964. Easter Sunday the following year, Ellen gave birth to their first child, Leslie, and she always called Leslie her little Easter bunny. Their son, Greg, was born in 1969 at Piedmont Hospital in Atlanta. Ellen loved being a wife and mother, and she poured herself into her family. At age 40, she went back to school. She went to dental hygienist school where she was valedictorian of her class. She practiced for 25 years in Houston and Tallahassee until retiring in 2002. Ellen and Bill then moved back to the old family place in rural Troup County, and she became very involved in her community. She was a founding member of the LaGrange Patriots Tea Party. She served on the Troup County Board of Elections and Registration for 2 years. She was known for her love of her country and was a fervent believer in the founding principles enshrined in our Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. She was passionate toward holding her local government accountable and responsible to the citizens they were sworn to serve. She was a member of the local United Daughters of the Confederacy and was involved with her husband in his Sons of Confederate Veterans camp. She was unashamedly proud of her Southern heritage. Ellen was the secretary of the Troup County Republican Party. She was annually elected as a delegate to the 3rd District Republican Party Convention and the State Republican Party Convention. Most of all, Ellen became a believer in her Lord and Savior Jesus Christ at an early age, and she became a real student of His Word. I will say, briefly, one of the greatest privileges of my Senate service was getting to know Ellen Gilmore. She poured herself not only into her family, but she was that model citizen. She was that person that was at every public meeting when they opened the doors. She was there to hold her government accountable, to hold people's feet to the fire. She's oftentimes, when I've been in this General Assembly considering a matter, voting on a matter, I would often think about what Ellen and what Bill would think. They both are just passionate about the Constitution. They love their country. It's a huge loss for Troup County, and I lost a very good and faithful friend. She will be greatly missed, and I grieve with her family, particularly Bill, for their loss. Thank you, Mr. President. I yield the well.